Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are diving back into carrying on with our career in PowerWash Simulator. So today we have a golf cart to do and a detached house. So like last time, let's do the golf cart first, because that'll be the quick one, and then we can get on with doing the detached house, because I get the feeling that may be one I need to pause the video partway through to complete, because I think that's going to take a little bit of time. So let's get on to do the golf cart first, and we'll do that and see where we go from there. Right, so let's start out with this. Let's take a look at this little beastie. Oh, look at that, it's in a right old state. So we'll quickly look at that. Yeah, see we've got muck blooming everywhere. So let's just get cracking on. And yeah, so we're using the second PowerWash kit that we had, because that was the more powerful, and that'll hopefully speed this job up for us a fair bit. It worked really well in the playground, so let's just work on that. Most of that front area done. A few bits around the wheel arches I can see in there. That's that wheel done. That's that bit done. Front part's done there. Get that steering column done. Get part of the roof done. Here we go. We'll just fill our way through with clearing up what we can. Getting a load of stuff done off here, so that's good. So we're at 83% so far. This is coming along really quickly, which is nice. But we've got the roof to do, so let's see if we can get up on top here. There we go, that looks like it works really nicely. Is there any more to do? Bit on there. I'm guessing probably underneath. Yeah, we've got any underneath to do. Always got to make sure you get the underneath as well. Brilliant, that's done. So we've got a bit of body to do, a bit of bumper to do, and a bit of chassis to do. Right, so I'm guessing that some of this lot round by the wheel arches. Let's get in there quickly, get these cleaned out. I'm guessing that's partly where we're coming from. Oh, that's our bumper done. Oh, the body done, sorry, my apologies. Misread the B. There we go. The chassis done, and we've got a bumper somewhere that needs a bit of a clean. What have we got left? Which bumper is it that's seeing it? Check underneath here just in case. I imagine it's probably something underneath somewhere. There it is. Got a little bit on top there. Wrong one. Hey, there we go. All complete. Let's quickly do the old time lapse. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. For the mayor as well. Oh, nice. Getting prestigious client this time. Cool. So now we've got the detached house to do in Muckingham. Oh, dear. This is... Oh, blimey. This looks like it's going to take a little bit of time. Especially that front porch area around there. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, crikey. Alright, so we've got a path, two pathways to do. We've got a driveway and a footpath. Got that. Look at the state of this. Blimey. Oh, we've got a back porch as well. Oh no, we're going to be a while doing this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This will be one I'll be getting done within an hour of a normal video. So let's start on the pathway, I suppose. Let's do the driveway first. So let's just get cracking. Maybe a run up one side and down the other. Although with the hedgerow next to it, it's not letting me get as clean a run up as I'd like. Tell you what, let's change over to the 25-degree nozzle and see if that works all right for this. That may well give us the ability to just get this done in one run. But yeah, you see it's not quite getting everything on the pathway on the side. But it might do all right for this edge runner along here. The old cobblestone, or the old stoning along, brick stones along here. Okay. Yeah, we're having to run it back over a couple of areas, so I think we still have to go back to the 15-degree nozzle. But let's at least get the edgings done, so at least we look like we're getting somewhere. Get up to that line there, that'll be easy. Ah, look, there we go, cool. We've got one bit knocked off already. That edging there. No, there's probably a bit stuck underneath there or something, but I'll get this bit done. So at least we've got making a start on the house anyway. We can start taking a look at how it looks. You got an area all under here to do. Right, that's that one done. Right, so let's get ourselves up and let's start on the other set of block paving area here. So it looks like we go a little bit slower moving forward. It looks like we're making a bit better progress on the bricks at least. And then we'll come back and do all the actual paving slabs themselves. Again, we've got the hedge in the way. Right, let's move back to the 15-degree for this bit, because I think this is going to work better. Because this will clear out more as we go along. We won't have to go back over the same area again. Oh, there's a shadow. Tricked me, I thought that was a bit of dirt left behind. Well, there's a little bit of shadow off the hedge. Here done. Got a clean area we can run up to. Good, 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 good. Very satisfying just to run it up in one swipe and get rid of everything. Clean as a whistle. Okay, cool, that's done. So we just keep running this up and down and we should be onto a nice quick clean up of the driveway. I think being a bit more methodical with it works better on cleaning. I think I missed a bit there. A little bit there. Right. Definitely the wider spray would be faster, but I don't think it will pick up as easily. Especially not in the darker areas where it's a bit more ingrained. Oops, missed a bit there. And a little tiny bit there. So if we go, we've made enough of a gap. Let's go off on the sideway here and let's see if we can do a side pass and see if this is any easier at cleaning. Can we get all the way? Oh, look at that! Got the side path done there. Let's try running it along this way a little bit and see if we can get better angle this on getting stuff cleaned. Might be able to clear a larger path going sideways than straight up. Seems to turn as we as you'd expect as we pivot the body around. Well, we can get as much as we can done. It'll work out nicely. Good. Need to look at why the other set of edgings didn't clear out. I'm guessing I've got something along the one of the edges I need to quickly catch. Not the end of the world, but you know. How are we doing driveway? 6% cleaned, crikey. Oh, that's 6% all told. The driveway's looking pretty good. It's deceptive, the bar underneath where it says driveway, because you know, it looks like it's hardly done, but the bar starts out full and slowly empties as you get it cleaner. If you watch it, it actually, every time I run this across, it actually, the bar is getting smaller, not filling up. It's kind of cack-handed to how you'd think it would be. It's a dirt value rather than a cleanliness value. Which is confusing because next to it you have a job completion that fills up as you complete it. So you'd think they'd have the same kind of metric going on both sides. In large bulk areas like this, if I can get this cleaned quicker, then that's better off for me. Oh, doesn't that driveway look nice now? It's all looking a lot cleaner. Good. Whee! All done. Right, so there should be some more along this edging along here I need to clean for these sides. Ah, there we go, done. Right, let's have a look now. Let's go do the garage door. So that's a nice, simple, flat area that we can work on. Let's get our framing done. Once we've completed all the career mode jobs, there is a section that was showing about bonus jobs as well. So I think we'll definitely go through those as well. And there have been some other odd little bits and pieces they'd had advertised, like Wallace and Gromit jobs and things like that I thought would be quite good fun to take a look at as well. Oh, lovely, that's done. Right, garage door surround, if I can get that finished as well. Oh, sorry, I've made a clean patch on the wall. Bollocks, we'll do the wall as well. Come on. It's a flat area. If we can get at least, you know, this part of the house done, at least we know we're making some good progress. Ah, I've made a clean area on here as well. Damn it. See a clean area and go, right, I can finish that area off. That'll be nice. Good. That'll then look better. Then you've got solid blocks that are clean. Doing the guttering as well while we're at it. We just have to get the guttering from the top to finish the guttering off, I think. Get over there. Bit there. If you want to dive in the comments, if you have a better way of doing something like this, then obviously do please let me know. I'm just kind of doing it how I would look at doing it if I was doing this job myself on my own personal property. Was just like, you know, focus on one area and get that bit cleaned off and kind of go from there, really. There we go. That's the wall, that part of that wall done. Let's get this part of the garage door done. Or the garage frame, should I say, done. Okay, what am I missing? Am I missing... Guessing I'm missing something up top. Yeah, I'm probably missing something up top. Alright, I'll get that when I come around the other side. Let's get the side of that drain pipe done. Right, flat side of the house. Let's do this. Those porches I'll probably leave till near the end because they're going to be an absolute bugger to get done. Because they're going to have lots of nooks and crannies around all the railings. We may have to get the old ladder out to get the top parts done, because I don't think this more powerful hose is going to make it all the way to the top. But at least it'll be a good start. And get most of the way there. And we're getting pretty good. It's getting up to about there, then it pretty much runs out at that point there. But even then, you got to go back over it a good couple of times for it to pick up. But hey, you know, closer I can get it to the top, the better off we are on getting this stuff cleaned. What a difference it makes to the house. It doesn't look so much nicer. You see the actual colour the walls should be. Although, if I find out who's doing that graffiti, I'll go and power wash them. I won't like that. There you go, to the 0 degree nozzle. See, can I get the top part done? Can I reach that from here? Quite a small area, so this focus beam may well work better. I'll get rid of that bloody graffiti while I'm at it. Sorry for everyone with motion sickness there. Again, anyone with a weak bladder may well have wanted to go to the toilet before they started watching this video. We're not quite 100% getting up there, but yeah, we're getting a good chunk of it done anyway. Can't argue too much with that. Go back to 15 degree and we'll get around the fence posting and we'll get cracking back on with the ground level stuff. If I can get that runner brickwork and that edge runner there, or that wooden trim. Not sure why they would bother with wooden trim. You can probably do that just as well with like a course of stones personally. But I'm no architect, so there may be a particular reason why. Window frame done. Got the window to clean, which I'll get to that shortly. Whee, there we go, good. Right, we've got a bit more up here to catch on the edges, but we'll get those as we get up onto the top. They're not quite doing. Right, let's take a look on where else in the front can we do. We'll reach up there. We can get some of that, but all right, let's work on this front section here a bit. We'll leave the porch, or some of the porch for now anyway. So I get the feeling that's going to be lots and lots and lots of little hidden nooks and crannies. Definitely so much easier with this new spray equipment from the we got in the last video. Definitely feel like you're getting a lot more cleaning power. Okay, good. So that's that chunk of that done. Whee! Well, we're not doing badly. We're up to 19% so far, so it's not like we're completely devoid of making any progress yet. As I sat on the sofa just now, I heard a strange sighing sound. Spooky. That's probably one of my viewers going, why is he doing it like that? Gah! That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Hey? Look at that. That's how you want part of your porchway to look. Nice and clean. Well, you'd like the whole of your porchway to look clean, but at the moment, while we're in the process of cleaning it up, we've at least got part of it looking clean. There's probably some stuff on the other side we need to get cleaned out. Right, good. So there's no edging to run along here, so quickly clean some of this. Oh, got some cat prints. So is that a crazy cat lady living here then? Get the other edge of that pathway there, just so we don't miss it. I get the feeling we could miss that if we didn't. Right, good, let's catch the rest of this. It is so satisfying seeing something all mucky come really clean. Really does look good. A sense of achievement that you've done something properly. This should be the last little bit on this pathway. Hey, pathway done. Good, right, let's get started on these porch steps. Another pillar done. imagine there's probably something underneath that lip there that we need to do. Ah, no, it's all done. Hey, hey, they were all one chunk. Nice. That was good. There's a lot to clean here. We're half an hour in so far. That includes the 5 minutes on the golf cart. Get all of that cleaned out. Well, it looks like there's some dirt stuck under there, but I can't quite get to it. Alright, well, we can always come back to that in a minute. Let's have a look. It shows a little bit there. Oh, got dirt here. Lovely, lovely. Just check this side. Ah, I knew there'd be something this side. That is so cool. Just run that along and just see it just blast everything out of the way. Look at that, lovely. Nice and shiny. There we go. That nice big clean section on there. Railing done. What about you, railing? Are you anything for you to do? Did that one already get shown as clean, or did I miss something? Oh well, alright, we'll leave that for a minute. That looks like it's done. Right, let's get the side of this pillar done. Look at that. And we've got the wall. A mucky old ceiling, as we'd expect under a place like this. Let's get as much done as we can. Clean in a circular way at least, that will get us somewhere. We've got some bits in the doorway here, we need to clean those off. See, alright, let's get the next bit done. Doorway done. Oh, look at that. That looks so much better. Yeah, that works really, really well now. God, could you imagine trying to do this with the basic kit? Oh dear, we'd be there all blooming week. Probably take a good couple of hours of in-game time. Where we're now, 36 minutes in, and we're at 28% complete. So again, much like the other one, this is going to take probably longer than an hour, but you know, I'll do a good chunk on video, then I'll pause it, and we'll come back to you when we're at 99%, and you can see what the end result looks like. And it all looks nice and shiny and clean. We're at what, 1,400, so we're getting ourselves towards the ability to afford the next spray kit up, but we do need 40 reputation, which we currently don't have. So that will wait a few minutes, or at least another couple of missions, I think, before that's completely done. But we're well on our way towards it anyway. And because this is a game with a career, I'm not going to be sort of skipping around too much. I'll record every single career episode. I may just do what I'm doing, which is pause the video when it gets towards an hour, so that you can then catch the end of it and see what the end result looks like in the time lapse. But I'm not going to skip over and do stuff off camera like I do with games like Dinkum and stuff like that, because you know, then you miss out on what some of the places are that need to get cleaned up, and how they look in before and after, and those sorts of things. So games that have a very linear progression like this, I'll just record pretty much straight as you'd play them. I don't want you to miss out on stuff, really. And there are certain games that get very, very grindy in their kind of like mid stages, so you don't necessarily want to watch me doing the same thing over and over again. At least with this one, although yes, technically I am doing the same thing over and over again. I'm holding a power washer and washing stuff, but at least you're getting different locations every time with different challenges, and you get to see how each one looks before and after. So I think, you know, it's varied enough to make it look cool. But hey, you the audience, you tell me. Are you still enjoying these ones? Would you rather I sort of skip over till I get more equipment and go, right, okay, here's the next video with the next bit of equipment? What would you prefer to see? And also, would you want me to do a series where I just have literally record the video and just keep the audio of the water being sprayed as a kind of like an ASMR type video series where it's just the noise? More than happy I can do that. All depends what you guys and girls would like to have on the channel. I'm here to entertain yourselves, so tell me what you want, and I will do my best to meet your expectations. As the old saying goes, if you don't ask, you don't get. So if you've got a particular game recommendation, please let me know. I've got a few Let's Plays on the go at the moment that I'm kind of juggling trying to do, plus as well trying to do some game demos as well. So I have a load of game demos that I've picked up with like the Next Fests and things like that I'm trying to get recorded and get out, but then of course I'm also trying to do progress on video games and also do a full-time job as well, so I can only juggle so many things at once, but you know, I'll do my best to try and get as much content out as I can and try and make it a little bit of variety as well. I'm not a big enough channel yet where I can sit there and go, right, well, I'm going to ignore playing that game because I've done two or three videos and I got like hardly any responses. If it's a game I'm enjoying playing, if I get half a dozen views, great. If I get 100 views, great. I'll still keep playing it because, you know, as long as someone's watched, you know, at least someone has enjoyed, and especially if someone comments, I will try and do my best to carry on that series. There may be gaps between the episodes as I try and juggle everything, but you know, I'll try and do my best for everybody. I'm not quite tied to the algorithm point that I've got, you know, money riding on it, or you know, oh, I need to get the ad revenue, and so I want to get videos that are going to get the most amount of views. I'm nowhere near big enough. I'm not monetized, so you know, at this point in time, I don't really care. I'm just gonna, if I'm enjoying a game that I'm playing, I will come back and play more of it. If you're all enjoying me playing a game, I will play it all for, you know, for your enjoyment as much as anything else, you know. So far, I haven't really found a game that I'm truly against playing. Alright. Suggest something. I may well go, yeah, no, not really my style. But, you know, or I may well end up playing it and going, yeah, I just don't like the interface, or don't like the gameplay mechanics. I have found a game where I found some frustrations before, you know, and will tell you what I find frustrating about certain elements of a game, but, you know, I'll still give it its fair shot. And at the end of the day, the devs do hard work on creating all these games, so you know, I don't like just crapping on a game for no good reason. I do try and find the positive in all of it, and you know, a lot of games that are in early access, I do try and be understanding that they are early access games, and so they're actively being worked on. Now, the only game I think I haven't completed a playthrough on so far is Farmer's Dynasty, because I just got to a point where it was, the grind was just taking way too long. I do still play every once in a while to try and get a bit more progress towards it, so it is in my mind still an ongoing series, but it's going to be a game that I'm going to get to and revisit again at some point when I've got enough to start buying up other fields and things like that. But the amount of money you're making per day compared to how much you need to do some of those things is quite a stark contrast. Right, so how much we've got left on these windows? Okay, and these railings, where have we got some more muck? Some muck around here, there. Okay, good. Got that bit around there. Oh. Little bits here to get rid of and clean up. Oh, it's under here. There we go. That's what we're missing. There we go. That looks better. Should get all of that done. Cool. So the front of the house is looking pretty good now on the lower level anyway. We're going to certainly need to go and do the upstairs, but you know, downstairs is looking pretty good. So a bit more muck there. Let's get rid of that. Boom! There we go. Okay, we're not able to reach all the way up there yet because we're just slightly out of power at that height. So we wanted to bring the old ladder around. We'll get that done to clean off the upper areas up here. Ooh, wooden trim cleaned, lovely. Right, so we're looking good. We're looking pretty good up this side. Yeah. So let's put some more graffiti on the side of the chimney. Cheeky buggers. Certainly good to be able to get a complete, you know, 3/4 of the side of a building with a spray gun. It certainly makes it a lot easier. Right, let's go turn the spray side on and work on getting this area cleaned up. Get it all nice and shiny. There we go. Look at that. Did you hear that weird rumbling noise? No, it's probably my stomach. It's probably lunchtime for the power washer. It doesn't really have a date and time in the game, so you don't know how long you've actually been doing. So, but you don't get to stop for a tea break or go and have something to eat. Pretty much start the job and you keep going until you finished it. We're about the same height. Oh, we're not too far off. About the same height we were, so let's keep going. Yeah, so we get to about there and then we've got virtually no power left to it. But we can get a lot of that cleaned, we know we're good. Yeah, you see how we're not quite cleaning all this lot off at that height. We've just not quite got the power. Can you do it, Captain? I don't have the power. Okay, good. Oh, another porch to do. Oh, dang it. We're not even halfway yet. But we go to the other. Hey, that bit's done. Get that side done up there, up on the side of this area here. And start clearing out some of this roof as well that we can, or the ceiling that we can get to. Good. Good, good, good. This is going along nicely. So we just work on this low area for now, and we'll just get this all cleaned up. And then we'll do the upstairs afterwards. And I think the upstairs is going to take a fair amount of time. For me, that upstairs is going to be a pig of a job. But thankfully we don't have mechanics where the wetness of the roof is a big problem. So I don't have to worry about getting myself completely and totally soaked and falling off. Unless I do a silly move like I normally do, which is where I turn around, I start walking backwards and then lose my sense of spatial awareness and walk off the edge of the roof. Done that far too many times to admit an exact figure. But let's just say it's more than one, and we'll leave it at that, shall we? Good, good, good. Getting along nicely here. We're making some good progress on the stairs. Again, we'll come back and do the top bits later on. They'll be easy. We're just trying to get the main body and this lower course of bricks done. Okay, cool. Right, that's that side part done. We'll get this side done, and we'll work our way around to the other areas we can get to. Whee! Another bit done. Another bit done. So where are we at now? We're 46%. 54 minutes. So right, what I'll do then, I'll pop you all on pause until I get to like 90 odd %. Till I'm nearly done, and then we will continue from there. So I will see you shortly. Right, so we're nearly done. Just got the undersides of some of these wooden trims to complete. Otherwise, we are pretty much all there. Right, you're done. Looks like just these bits have got little bits of dirt trapped underneath the bottom part that seems to be causing some problems. I'm guessing you go around the other side of the fence. Lovely. 3 more to go. Two more to go. Right, well, before we go and find the last little bits, have a quick, let's do this one out of the way. There should be then just one more to find. We'll do that. We'll quickly give you a quick tour around and show you how it looks. Right, that's done. So we've got one wooden trim to go. Right, so here we go. So we've got the pathway, the driveway looking as beautiful as we saw it earlier. And if we do a grand reveal, there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful now? Got a transformation, eh? Oops, wrong one. We'll do that. We'll do the control to try and run. And there we are, there's the porchway all nice and clean. The upper floor nice and clean. The chimney up there nice and clean. That was a pain to get to. But yeah, there we go, shift I wanted. Right, so now I need to just find the last little bit of wooden trim. There's one piece of wooden trim that I've missed somewhere. Not there, not there. Not along here, that's all been done. Yeah, that's all clean. So I've got to find one piece of wooden trim somewhere that's just off being done. This might be a needle in a haystack. Don't see anything else showing up. You're all clean, you're all done. Don't see any other dirt showing up anywhere on here. What we got underneath this one? That one's okay. It's on the side around here. This piece I'm pretty sure we got earlier. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so we need to find ourselves that little bit of wooden trim. Go heading up. So this one's an interesting roof because you've got stuff like the veranda, as I've called it, rather than a porch, which is nice. And yeah, you've also got the porch area out the back here. And to get up onto this roof, you very much had to bring the ladder up and come up to the top there. So that was a fun game if you were worried about falling off the roof. So you have to come down here, grab the ladder, get the right crash detection, come all the way up and over, and put it down on one of these roof sections here, like that. And then to get out and climb up. Oops. Come on. And hope you don't fall down. Right, so there's no more wooden trim up here. I'm actually at a loss where this bit of wooden trim is that I've missed. Right. I just have to run myself around and have a little look. One bit of wooden trim with, I'm guessing, a tiny little bit of muck on it. That says fascia, wooden trim. It's not one of those, is it? I don't see any on that. Might be a couple of moments. Okay, so while I look for this, let's have a chat about another game that is similar vein to this one. I did a look at the demo for Spray Paint Simulator. I don't know if everyone remembers seeing that, or if you haven't, go and have a look in the demos playlist. There is a video that was done around the same time I did this video, the video for the demo for this. That was a game where it's not by the same dev from memory, but it was a very similar kind of style in the fact that you go around and you mask off an area, then paint it with a spray paint or spray gun, And yeah, to look very sort of similar kind of idea. And apparently that has now been released as a full game. So released into, I'm guessing, early access probably. So if anyone would like me to look at doing a full playthrough for that, if people are enjoying the playthrough for this, then do obviously let me know. We can look at trying to pick that up and get that done. Where the flaming buggery is this wooden trim? Wooden trim. Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me where the wooden trim is. Okay, that's really frustrating now. So we've got wooden trim. It's not round up. It's probably going to be somewhere tucked around somewhere like this, isn't it? But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a playthrough of spray paint simulator, and I'll have a look at picking that up. I think it's about like £10–11 or something at the minute, so yeah, it's not a ridiculously expensive. Hey, there we go. Knew it was somewhere up the top. Look at that. Right, there we go. All complete. Right, let's hit that little time lapse. Look at the difference that makes, eh? Alright, cool. Got 100% full 5-star rating. We're up to 35. Alright, cool. Well done, Aura Smith. You now have a nice, clean-looking home. The house looks amazing. Almost normal. You know what is strange, though? As you were finishing, there was a screech from the attic, so I opened the latch and found something whoosh past my face, followed by a grubby grey feather, floating mysteriously down. I think it was Esther's soul leaving, finally at peace. Oh, nice. Well, there we go. Okay, so dilemma time for everybody. What do we do next? We have the shoe house for 450, or we have the skate park for 900. Oh, if it's 900, I get the feeling that's going to be a massive job. But you know, pop it down in the comments. Which one would you like me to do first? I will do both of them. But which one would you like me to do first? If you let me know. I get the feeling the skate park is going to be really painful, because I can see already you've got the bowl here to be dealing with, and you've got what looks like some kind of archway, railings. Got this area up here. Not sure what that's going to be. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below which one you would like me to look at doing. And if you haven't already, please do consider dropping a like, and also consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. You take care now. Bye bye.